Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine and had a happy weekend. Now we are moving towards our next questions from exercise 5, page number 68. We have completed first 5 questions. Now we will move towards question number 6, in which we have simplify and express the result in power notation. You have to find out the answer and write the answer in the power notation. Let's have a look on first question. We have 4 by 5 whole power 5 and 4 by 5 whole power 3 or cube. Now as we have law 1 for exponents, we have when two bases are same means both have x same but powers are different and the both numbers are multiplying with each other. So what will you do? You just write the base one time and add the exponents. Means you have the answer with same base and you will add the powers or exponents. Understand? So these both bases are same. 4 by 5 is same in both. So bases will be written and one time. Add the powers 5 plus 3, which is equals to 5 plus 3, 8. Same question number 6 part 2 goes with 3 by 4 whole power 6 divided by 3 by 4 whole power 4, in which we have to follow law 3 or rule 3, in which we have when both bases are same and are dividing with each other and with different exponents. So the exponents will subtract from each other and base remains same. So you will subtract the exponents, then you will get 3 by 4 whole raised to power 2. 6 minus 4, which is equals to 2. In part 3 we have the same concept by law 3. You have to just subtract the exponents. 2 minus 4. So how can you subtract 2 minus 4? Plus minus minus. 4 minus 2, 2, and the sign of bigger number minus. So minus 2 will be your answer. In part number 4, we have the same type of question. We have the same concept by law 3. So you have to subtract the exponents and find out the result. I hope you understand question number 6. Students, now in question number 7, you have to simplify all the questions by exponents rule. Understand? So let's have a look over question number 1. Now students, in this question we have 2 raised to power cube multiply 2 raised to power 5 divided by 2 raised to power 8. The bracket shows that you have to first solve it. Understand? Bases are same in multiplying, so their powers will be add. Base same, their power will be add. 3 plus 5 divided by 2 raised to power 8. 3 plus 5 is equals to 8 divided by 2 raised to power 8. By law 3 we have when same bases and different exponents and they are dividing. So exponents will be subtract. So 8 minus 8, it will be 2 raised to power 0. And by the last law we have whenever we have a 0 in exponent, so the answer is equals to 1. Hope you understand it. In part 2 we have all the same bases 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. So whenever we have no power or no exponent in any base, then we consider it as 1. Understand? So you will subtract all the exponents. 5 minus 4 minus 1, which is equals to 5 minus 4, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Any base with 0 exponent is equals to 1. So the answer will be 1. In part 3 we have almost same bases, but these two have negative sign and this is not a negative sign. So base is same in multiplying, add the powers. 4 plus 2, 6 minus 3 by 4 raised to power 6 divided by 3 by 4 raised to power 6. So if we distribute 6 for minus and 3 by 4, so what will we get? Whenever we have an even power over minus, then the answer will be in positive term. So it's up to you. You want to write positive sign or not, it's up to you, because whenever we have no sign, then we assume that here is power, here is plus sign. Understand? So you will resolve minus here. 3 by 4 raised to power 6 divided by 3 by 4 raised to power 6. Same case, base is same, so they are dividing. Subtract the exponent. 6 minus 6, which is equals to 0. Any base with 0 power is equals to 1. So the answer will be 1. Note these questions on your notebook, students. Students, in question number 8, we have to simplify the statements and find out the result to complete a statement. Understand? In part 1, we have 2 raised to power minus 1 and 3 raised to power minus 1. Both are multiplying with square and multiplying by minus 3 by 8 raised to power minus 1. So, you can write it as reciprocal of 1 by 2. Understand? You have understand it in some previous lectures. So you can write it as 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 3 whole square multiplied by this reciprocal will invert the fraction. Numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. Understand? Whenever we have a negative in exponent, so we have to change numerators and denominators. Understand? So 1 multiplied by 1, both numerators can multiply with each other and both denominators can multiply with each other. Multiplying, we get 1 1s are 1, 2 3s are 6. Whole square as it is, multiply by 8 by minus 3 as it is. This minus is actually with the whole term. This minus is considering for the whole term. Understand? So 1 square can separate and 6 square can also separate. So you can write it as 1 square and 6 square multiply by 8 over 3. 1 square, 1 1s are 1 and 6 6 are 36 multiply by minus 8 by 3. 4 2s are 8, 4 9s are 36. You are left with minus, take out minus from the from before the fraction. Understand? So we have minus, then 1 multiply by 2 because numerators can multiply with each other. 1 multiply by 2 and 9 multiply by 3. We have 1 2s are 2 and 9 3s are 27. Note it down, students, on your notebooks. Students, now in part number 8, we have 4 raised to power minus 1 and 3 raised to power minus 1 divided by 12 raised to power minus 1. Actually, 4 raised to power minus 1 is reciprocal of 1 by 4 and 3 raised to power minus 1 is reciprocal of 1 by 3. So, you can write it as 1 by 4 and 1 by 3 and this can be written as 1 by 12. When we have two fractions and multiplying, multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 1 1s are 1, 4 3s are 12. And same 1 by 12. Understand? Now you can write as power of 1. Yes, you can write because whenever we are not given with any exponent, then we assume that here is exponent is 1. So both the bases are same in dividing. By law 3 you can subtract the exponents. So by subtracting 1 minus 1 we got 0. And whenever we have a base with 0 exponent, the answer is equals to 1. So we have answer of this question is 1. Students, now in part number 3, we have 2 raised to power 5 and 2 raised to power 8 divided by 2 raised to power minus 7. Same, all the bases are same. Subtract all the exponents. 5 minus 8 is equals to minus 3 and minus 7 as it is. Base is same and dividing. Subtract the exponents. So, 2 minus 3 minus 7. By same law 3, we have to subtract all the exponents. So minus 3 minus minus 7 because by the rule this minus comes. So minus 3 minus minus plus and this 7. Minus 3 plus 7 is equals to plus 4. Plus minus minus, you have to subtract both the integers. 7 minus 3 4 and sign will be of greater number plus. Understand? 2 raised to power 4 means you have to multiply 4 times 2. So you got 16. Understand? Note it down, please. Students, now in question number 9, we have to find the reciprocal of the above statements. Understand? You have to just solve the statements, and by finding the result, you have to invert the result. Means in part 1, we have 1 by 2 raised to power minus 2. How can be written as 2 by 1 whole square. So the reciprocal will be changed, and same we can change it into numerator and denominator. When changing its place, then minus 3 will becomes plus 3. So 2 square and 1 square, separate square for both the numbers, separate cube for both the numbers. 2 square by 1 multiply 3. When we have to change divide sign into multiplication, then we will take numerator take denominator as numerator and numerator as denominator. So 2 by 3 will be numerator then, and 3 by 3 cube will be denominator then. 2 square multiplied by 2 cube. Base is same, powers will be add. 1 multiplied by 3 cube. Understand? Now base same, add powers 2 plus 3 5, 1 3 cube. 2 raised to power 5. So 2 raised to power 5 and 3 cube. 2 5 means we have 32 and 3 cubes means we have 27. So their reciprocal will be 27 by 32, which is our answer. In part 2 you have to solve by the same laws, and in end you have to invert the answer for their reciprocal. Students, now in question number 9, 10 you have to write the answer in form of negative exponent. So whenever we invert the term, means whenever we change the place of numerator and denominator, the sign of the exponent will automatically change. So by changing the place of numerator and denominator, it will become -2. In part 2 we have -3. When multiplied with 2, it gives -6. So here's automatically the exponent is -6. In part number 3 we have 5 square and 5 cube. Same basis, powers will be add 5 raised to power 5, but we have positive exponent, so by taking its reciprocal 1 over 5 minus 5, then we got the negative reciprocal, the negative of a term. In part number 4, when we multiply both the exponents, we got -1 multiplied by -2, minus plus 1 2s are 2. So we have positive exponent. By inverting the position of numerator and denominator, you got the negative exponent. So complete this question also on your NEET registers. Today you have to complete question number 6 to question number 10 on your NEET register, and do practice these questions also. Thank you students. Allah Hafiz.